Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're talking about the Guardian. Class just came out. Pretty insane class, I gotta say. Let's get a little more in depth on my thoughts and some things I do want to voice out about this class. We're probably gonna tackle this in sections. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover visuals first. Now, aesthetically, I feel like this is one of the most pleasing classes in the game, especially when it comes to using the ult. There's not much else I have really to say about the visuals, considering I played a Valk for so long, and both classes are really visually appealing. When it comes to this class though, I'm pretty sure they nailed it, especially after the change of the color of the abilities. They used to be a lot more yellow. They changed them recently, I think just today actually, because I'm uploading this video or recording this video on patch day. They made the abilities more red, so they're going to be a lot more red than they actually are in the clip we're watching right now. Now, as for the damage, it's very good. The damage is very, very good in this class. I feel like the damage is also justified by how slow the class is, even with some animation cancels here and there, or despite how you may use the iframes or something like that. I feel like overall it's just much slower and much lower APM than most other classes in BDO. Sure, it's got some quick moves, but by no means is it faster than, per se, like a Musa or a Meiwa. And there's a much lower APM requirement because the abilities take so long to cast, but do I feel like the damage is fair? I do. Now, when it comes to the innate tankiness of the class, I feel that it may be a little bit overtuned, but I know some would beg to differ. My character is 310 DP in the clip that you're watching right now, versus a 290 Sort. In some cases, when I was CC'd, the Sort couldn't actually execute the kill, just because of how innately tanky I was, even with as low a DP as 310. My character is 281 310 in this clip, and I just feel like someone with 290 AP should be able to execute someone with 310 DP without having to worry about not having enough damage. When it comes to the movement, as weird as it's gonna sound to a lot of you, I love how this class moves. The Phoenix Dive is really cool, considering it allows you to actually get out of a lot of sticky situations, but just like moving around in the class using the pre-awaken W right click, using the pre-awaken WQ, or like WF charging, whether you take the pre-awaken or the awaken WF, it feels really good and it's solid to move around on. Getting around, learning how to use the iframes like the Fierce Disdain and the Shift ASD can be kind of weird, but overall I feel like the movement for this class is very well rounded. It's not too much, but you have just enough to like get out of most situations or get into most situations. And to be truthful, any grab class can really just jump in there and yoink you whenever they want. You're not that hard to catch. Remember that, Guardians, don't forget that. To fully summarize this, I feel that Guardian's a very well-rounded class. Maybe the damage in some people's eyes is a bit overtuned, or maybe the tankiness in some people's eyes is a bit overtuned. When it comes to actually playing the class though, it can feel extremely clunky. I know Succession is coming very soon to change how good the pre-awaken feels, but for those of us who are going to stay awakened, that might pose an issue when it comes to avoiding getting caught or putting out enough damage in time before someone gets up. Things of the sort. Because in large scale, you don't control really who gets re-CC'd. Skills are being thrown out left and right, abilities are getting thrown out left and right, everyone's just throwing their damage around to try and kill the enemy guild as fast as possible. When it comes to doing that in large scale, Guardian does very well. She's an amazing large scale class. When it comes to 1v1s, I feel she struggles. And when it comes to small scale, we're talking like anywhere from 10v10 to 30v30. She's pretty well rounded. Really good class. A lot of fun to play, and if you guys are thinking about playing a Guardian, I would highly suggest trying it out. No, this does not mean that I'm going to stop uploading and stop playing Valk completely. I still plan on keeping Valk weapons. I am going to be rolling my main weapons over to Valk. Or not Valk. Guardian. So my Guardian will be 290 plus AP soon. The Valk will still be 281 plus with Tet weapons. So I do hope you guys stay tuned for the Valk content, and if you're new here checking out the Guardian content, I do hope you stay for the Guardian content. Appreciate you. And I hope you guys have a great night. Peace, peace.